for businesses that are struggling in that marketing realm, maybe they're more local, more brick and mortar, what's the biggest mistake that they're making, you think?
When fear enters the picture, when uncertainty becomes a pervasive emotion, there's a tendency to focus on transactions and short-term sales and short-term needs for income. And it's a challenge that I think entrepreneurs across the board experience and have, and it's made more problematic because of the desperation that so many have because of the uncertainty brought on by the pandemic. The transaction, trying to make the sale. Well, what drives that? Well, much of it is the cost of living. The cost of living, housing, food, automobile maintenance, much of that is where it is because of the values we have internalized, many unconsciously, because of being conditioned by the forces around us, family, friends, media, and so forth. But if we stop for a moment and ask ourselves, when have we been most happy or most at peace, or had the greatest sense of enjoyment and fulfillment, what we find is it's usually not tied to the things, except for maybe the thing played a part in the circumstances and the conditions we were in with friends, with thoughts, with experiences, but are usually not the things themselves. And so it's the relationships with self, the experiences with self and others that really provide the joy. And those don't cost much. And that's important to understand, because when we could go to that place and understand that our need for income today is quite often not as great as we think it is, then we could be made free to focus on enduring relationships and investing in building them, and in investing in the systems that, along with those relationships, produce sustainable, predictable income streams and ultimately wealth.